Hey guys, it is Mark Coe for the 6th of November. Just wanted to look at a couple different markets and then also to talk about the elections today. It is midterm elections here in the United States, and I think a lot of people are thinking about the 2016 presidential election. I would not tend to think you're going to experience that level of volatility, so that wouldn't be the expectation coming into it. But I do think what you have to be prepared for is anything can happen, and that was probably the biggest takeaway from the presidential election. I think you're probably more along the lines of not a whole lot, not a whole lot of surprise to markets. I don't know that the market's ultimate focus is what you get unless you just got an unbelievable surprise from the Republicans where they just viewed everything Trump doing as correct, and maybe you could see an equity bid pretty quickly. But I think with that being said, expect the unexpected and trade accordingly. I think that should always be the thought process. And somebody asked me this morning from the standpoint of, are you going to be trading this? And I think, I don't necessarily like to trade events that you don't know the outcome with the volatility, barring some phenomenal levels that you would really want to deal on with or without that volatility. So, just a couple thoughts heading into the election, in which I think is always the case. Be prudent with your risk and understand there is no hurry, no rush. There are going to be levels tomorrow. There are going to be levels Thursday, Friday, next week. So there's no sense in endangering yourself or your account with something that you don't know the outcome to, and putting money on that where you could see volatile swings. Now back to the market. So crude oil walking into Sunday night. This was the level I was looking at, 62.30 to 62.80, and I said, guys, I know crude has been offered, but you have to buy this level. You have to buy this level. And Monday, and again to start Tuesday, it proved to be a nice level to play off of. Monday's move was much larger. As we're getting down to Tuesday afternoon, we've actually broken that level, and now the close is going to be very key. Where do we close? But we are now currently offered below that level. So crude has traded off, and I'm just showing you a 4-hour view of crude oil. This was the move off of 62.50, so that was dead middle of the zone I drew. Again, it was about a $1,600 move higher. Second move was not quite as much, and those are often your keys to whether or not a level is likely to give way. When you get lower lows or higher, so it would be lower lows or higher highs within it, you're very often putting a level under pressure. So again, nice rotation yesterday, minor rotation this morning, some money but not a ton, and then eventually the level gives way. So the key has to be when this level gives way, if you're long into it, and I myself was long into it, that your losses are small. I gave up something like 19 ticks here, which was not very significant. That was a much bigger move. That was 160 ticks to the top side. That was about a 70 tick move, and then again the breakthrough the level, which finally gave way, was about a 19-20 tick loss on my end. But just some thoughts, and as I said, I am not surprised to see a lot of these markets consolidating into the election, into the nighttime where you get the results. But don't feel the pressure, the stress to act. You can take your time, and as I said, there will be opportunities. So I think that's one thing that the short-term trader focuses on, and says, "Oh, I'm going to miss this opportunity." There will be another one. So just relax, manage your risk, and live to trade another day. All right, guys. Cheers. We will visit with you on Wednesday.